Did you know that 52% of Americans are on high deductible health plans? That could be paired with a health savings account, but most people don't understand the correlation or don't understand the value of the HSA or health savings account. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the benefits of high deductible health plans that are paired with HSAs in order to create strategic employee benefits for small business owners and businesses of all sizes. A high deductible health plan isn't as scary as it seems. Most of the time, all the time actually, to qualify for a high deductible health plan, all you have to do is have an individual deductible of at least $1,400 or a family deductible of $2,600. Most of the deductible plans that I sell within my organization are between $3,000 and $5,000. So it's easy to see that this deductible is not out of the considered in the high range, which kind of neglects the name for high deductible health plan. Another piece of important information for high deductible health plans is the way that the claims get paid. With an HDHP, you're responsible for paying all of your upfront costs until you reach that deductible. So that means if you go to the doctor outside of your typical Affordable Care Act free services like ongoing maintenance, annual physicals, child pediatric immunizations, and things like that, if you have a claim like you're sick or you break something or you need to go get x-rays, then you're going to be responsible for paying those upfront costs until you reach your deductible. So you may have to get an x-ray and pay $500 or $600 until you reach the deductible, but then after that, your cost sharing kicks in from the insurance company. Usually on beginner high deductible health plans, I like to set it up so 100% of the out-of-pocket, over-deductible expenses are covered through the insurance company. That means your out-of-pocket max and your deductible could be the same amount. There are less expensive plans that are structured with a cost sharing. Sometimes it's 70 or 80 or 90% cost sharing, which is similar to what most Americans are used to paying anyway. The only thing about the high deductible health plan that sometimes scares employees and small business owners is typically there is no copay structure around an HDHP. There are some plans that offer copays, but it is after you meet that deductible. One of the cool things about high deductible health plans, and this is the only way that you can qualify for this option, is by having a health savings account. A health savings account paired with a high deductible health plan is going to give you the most bang for your buck, and that is really what this video is about today, is the importance of health savings accounts and how they work within your overall retirement and health goals. A health savings account is more than just a way to spend money and to pay for medical claims. It's an investment above and beyond the medical claim process. It also can help you pay for medical expenses at any time. It's considered a retirement account, and you can't see my notes on the bottom of my board here, but you can contribute into a health savings account any way you want. That's right. Employers can contribute to the HSA via employer contributions, and that is tax deductible to the bottom line of your business. Employees can make pre-tax payroll deductions to health savings accounts in order to lower their taxable income. And then also, you can take tax-free distributions on a health savings account if you use it for qualified medical expenses, COBRA premiums or Medicare premiums, or if you turn 65, it's going to turn into a retirement account and you can take distributions out of there without paying any taxes. I mean, come on. So we talked a little bit about the basics of a health savings account, and I talked to you about the 3 different ways that you can create savings, tax savings within an HSA. Remember, the contributions to the HSA are tax-free. That's the employer and the employee contributions. So, Mr. Employer, maybe you can't afford a robust employee benefits program, but you can help pay for a high deductible health plan and pair an HSA and contribute some HSA dollars to help your employees create strategic medical planning. Your growth in an HSA investment plan is tax-free. Did you know that the annual average of the return on an HSA is about 10%? In 2021, my HSA contribution was maxed out, and I got a 12% return on the growth of that investment. This year, 2022, it has dropped a little because it follows along with the stock market, but I'm optimistic that at the end of this year, I'm still going to end up above what I contributed into my plan. The contributions, let's talk about that. Since we talked about growth and we talked about that what a high deductible looks like, how much could we put in to the HSA if we elected that as a plan option for our employees? Well, an individual can put up to $3,650 for 2022 into a health savings account. That can be split however you want to do it. Some employers put in the first $1,000 on behalf of the employee so that they can have some buffer to meet that deductible. Some employers will do $100 a paycheck, and that equates to maybe $1,200 or $2,600. You could also not have an employer contribution and just let the employee make contributions on their own, either through payroll as a pre-tax payroll deduction or after tax in an individual HSA account. If you decide to contribute after tax dollars into your HSA, you'll receive tax documentation to file with your tax return for the previous year in order to take those taxes out of your tax return and in the new year. Now for the family, this is huge. A family, that means if you have employee child coverage, employee spouse coverage, or family coverage, you can save up to $7,300 each year into your health savings account. You can invest this money into an HSA, utilize it for medical expenses or medically qualified premiums like COBRA or Medicare. And you can have this safety net in case something does happen and you need to reach this deductible. One of the coolest things about an HSA plan is that it's owned by you, the employee. You do not use it or lose it. You get to keep this money. If for any reason you leave your employer, it is owned by the individual, not the employer. So we're used to hearing about flexible spending accounts where you put your money in and you lose it at the end of the year. Not with an HSA. You can build this HSA year over year over year. Create an investment with a 10% average return, and you are going to be set not just for emergencies or medical expenses, but for retirement. Now that is a big deal. I know that we're always worried about what happens if we have a catastrophic event or if we have a claim that we can't afford to pay. The high deductible health plan paired with a health savings account is a very, very useful option for the 52% of Americans who are on a high deductible health plan already. If you're an employer who's not offering a high deductible health plan with a health savings account pairing, please consider utilizing this for your employees and for your growth strategies and retirement strategies. I'm Nikki Trentacosta, president of the TANA Group. I work with small businesses to create strategic employee benefits plans. Sometimes employers can't afford a retirement plan and a medical plan and a dental plan and a life insurance plan. All I need to do with you is have a consultation call so that we can find out what the needs of your employees are, the budget that we can contribute into any of your benefits offerings, and then we can create some attraction and retention goals for your team. I look forward to talking to you and can be reached at thetanagroup.com or on social media platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, or Twitter. I look forward to talking to you, and until we do speak, I hope that you stay happy, stay healthy, and of course, continue to wash your hands. Bye.